is Fat One, as always, and we're going to talk about some moments as an overnight cook at a local diner. We're going to start the night about 6 months ago in a more recent scenario. And of course, as we all know, time goes on, the staff changes, people get promoted, fired, quit, move on. So we're going to introduce some new staff members for you today. Today we have Miss Julia Stiles. Lucy, as we already know, was taking money at the register. Julia Stiles was over in stretch. Nobody was at the front of the restaurant. I look over to throw something away, and I see that a young lady acting very unladylike and showing certain body parts that should not be shown in a restaurant. You can use your imagination. We're going to try and keep this clean. Anyways, I proceed to yell at the young lady in a professional fashion, of course, to sit down and pull her skirt down. Well, she sits down, and she proceeds to tell a customer in the booth behind her that what he wants is on the menu. All he has to do is ask. Miss Julia looks at me and says, "Why do I have to see stuff like that at work?" And I said, "Ma'am, I'd already got on to her, but she had already ordered." I kindly looked at her and told her that she needed to behave like the young lady that she is or to exit the building. She told me to quit yelling at her like I was her father. I simply just sighed, turned around, and continued to cook the order, and turned back around to notion her friend that it was time to leave. They, of course, exited, paid their bill, and everything was fine, but it was still humorous nonetheless, and jokes that we still make fun of to this day. So you've heard the phrase, "can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen." Well, a server's job is not just to serve you hot, fresh food and continually refill your cup of coffee. They're also your therapist, as well as that member of the family that's not in any of your photos. So, with this being said, Lucy has a patient that comes in almost every night. Her name is Sam. Well, Sam is the most beautiful girl you have ever met. She is drop dead gorgeous, but she has some life issues, and I'm going to talk it out over a cup of coffee, and she usually leaves very satisfied with her answer. Well, it's funny because she started coming in about 3 years ago, and as of the last year, we've started referring to her as Lucy's patient. And it's been an ongoing, recurring joke about how she is a therapist that specializes in life's troubles. It's pretty funny if you think about it. And remember, guys, when you go out to eat, your server is potentially your therapist too. So pay your bill.